If you early retire today, tomorrow you're going to have a problem. Tomorrow you're going to need to ask, what should I do now? If you have a job, every day you go in and you do your job. If you work in a factory, you turn the screws. If you work in an office, you ask your boss, what do you want me to do? Your job is to do your job. You have a purpose. If you don't have a job, what's your purpose? And when you ask yourself, what should I do now? That's something you're going to have to ask yourself every day that you wake up because you don't have a job, you don't have a purpose, so you have to create your own purpose. It could be that you take every day as it comes, and then every day you decide what your purpose is for that day. Or you could decide that you're going to have a purpose that you're going to work towards every day, whether it's learning a new language, getting back in shape, launching a business, whatever you want to do. But whenever you do that, it's my opinion that consistency is better than intensity. What do I mean by that? A lot of people put on weight as they get older. They try to lose the weight, and statistically, they gain it all back and then some. So you'll probably, past a certain age, put on 1 or 2 pounds a year, and then you'll wake up one day, you're in your 50s, and you're 20 or 30 pounds overweight, and your health is just going to go down from there. And why is that? Because they try to lose all the weight in one shot, and consistency is better than intensity. Consistent singles are better than home runs. Everyone likes to see home runs. It's very exciting. Everyone likes to read about the guy who made 100 to 1 in crypto, and it is exciting, but it's not sustainable. Um, you have much better results with the consistent singles than trying to hit the home runs. I'll give you an example. There's a famous investor called Tom Gaynor. He runs an insurance company called Markel. He's often compared to Warren Buffett. And as he got older, as most people do, they started to put on 1 or 2 pounds a year. And then he looked in the mirror and said, if this keeps going, I'm going to be obese. And at the time, he crossed the 200-pound mark, and mentally it was a little jarring for him. He thought he's a tall guy. 190 would be a great weight. 200 is too much. And if he kept doing what he was doing every year, statistically, he would put on another 2 pounds, and then eventually he would be obese. So he decided to lose the weight, but unlike most people who say, okay, for the next month, I'm going to lose the weight, I can do 10 pounds in a month, he said, no, I can do 10 pounds in 10 years. It sounds like ridiculous, but he said, okay, most people go up 2 pounds, I'm going to go down 1 pound. And I'm going to go 1 pound a year for the next 10 years. And he did that 1 pound a year for 10 years. And then he's been at that same weight for decades. So consistency is better than intensity. Yesterday, I went to the gym. I want to go to the gym every day. If I go to the gym for an hour, I might not go to the gym next day or the other day if I'm too tired, if I'm sore. I'll say it's not worth it. But yesterday, I went to the gym for 20 minutes. I said, okay, I'm going to go 10 minutes every day. And if I go for 10 minutes, that's a win. If I go for 10 minutes, I might stay for 20, I might stay for 30, but even if I don't want to go out, even if it's raining, I'm going to go in 10 minutes, whether it's on the treadmill or moving around, whatever you want to do, 10 minutes. And I had 3 interviews today, and I could have easily said, I'll skip today. And if I was going some days for an hour to the gym and other days 0, that would be a day I went 0. But because I decided I'm going to go 10 minutes a day, yesterday I went and I stayed 20 minutes. Consistency is better than intensity. Dan Gable said, if it's important, do it every day. If it's not important, don't do it at all. But if you want to do something every day, starting small and working up from there is a better strategy than trying to go all out and hit home runs. Consistency better than intensity. So you've got the rest of your life to answer the question, what am I going to do today? What's my purpose? You get to decide what your purpose is. You get to decide what you do today. But whatever you decide your purpose is, whatever you decide you want to do today, if it's important, you should be doing it every day. And the better way to do that is small, incremental things. Do something consistently every day so it's a habit. And once it's a habit, you can build on that habit. But if you try to go all in, or you don't have a habit yet, something's going to go wrong and then you'll lose the streak. So keep it going, small incremental gains, consistent singles over inconsistent home runs. So good luck, everyone.